So Medical Marijuana Inc. went up 17% today, which is quite significant. And the reason why they went up 17% is because they released the clinical study of their real scientific hemp oil on the treatment of Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. So this is quite good news. And the interesting thing about this news is that the news actually came out yesterday, but the official study came out today. So the news came out yesterday and the stock only went up 3%. I don't know why. I guess people didn't trust the unofficial news, but the study came out today, the official study, and the stock went up 17% in addition to the 3% that it went up yesterday. So that's pretty good. But the study was actually really, really effective, and it's actually really good news for this company and for other companies in general, for other pharmaceutical companies. But 84% of there was 39 patients in the study. 84% of people who received treatment experienced some sort of a reduction in motor seizures. 53% reported a 75% or better reduction in seizures. That's pretty good. And 17% of patients reported 100% relief from all seizures. So that's actually really significant. And the reason why the study is good because they did a study back in 2015, some other pharmaceutical company, and that company had significantly higher dosages, and it was taken daily, while in this study it was not. And that study did not have very positive results. It had some results, but they weren't as nearly significantly good as in this study. And that study also had some very bad side effects. So, yeah. The fact that this study came out, it definitely sheds a very positive light on their real scientific hemp oil. So this is the hemp oil that was used for the treatment. And the condition affects 300,000 people, by the way. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, 300,000 people around the world are affected by this. So a bottle of this for 5,000 milligrams, they're using 5 to 7 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. So a bottle of 5,000 milligrams costs $500, and it's not exactly cheap, but for the parents who have children that are suffering from this, the fact that this study came out does mean that they might try this out. This is available everywhere in the United States, and it's available in other countries. So, and you don't need a prescription; you can just buy it. So, probably, I mean, I see no reason why this wouldn't happen. But parents are probably going to try to give this to their children if they're suffering and if the current medications aren't doing a very good job of treating the seizures. But the fact that the study had such positive results, it does mean that a lot more people are probably going to be trying this and seeing if it works. And if it does, which it did in the study, then that's actually a very good thing. And it's also good for the company because they're actually going to be making some profit, which they need. Because currently, Medical Marijuana Inc. is financing itself a lot by diluting stock, which is not very good. So the fact that they're going to start making some more profit is going to be good. They're already making some money off their stuff, but it's not nearly enough for the amount of money that they're using. So that's good for them. And they also have a lot of stuff being developed in the future. Axon Biotechnologies is one of their investments. They have like 43% of their stock, I believe, 43% stake. And as we get more of these clinical trials being published, if these clinical trials are good, then we should be expecting to see similar results that happen right here. So if we get more, like 17, 20% gains every time a clinical study is released, possibly even more than that, that will be very good for the stock, and that will be very good for me, of course. I am invested into this company, so I want it to do well, but it's good, very good news for the company. So we'll see how this does. It will take about, I don't know, another 5 or 6 months before we can actually see the effects of this study on their financial sheets. The effects of the study will be seen in the second and third quarter of 2017. So whenever that's published, which is probably going to be towards the end of 2017, we'll start actually seeing how significant this study is going to be towards this company's profitability and actually sustainability. It would be really nice if this company could actually get to the point where they were where their profits would be sustaining their own growth. And once they get to that point, then this company will actually become much more valuable, because right now it has a lot of toxic debt and it's financing itself by share diluting. And because of that, people aren't invested into this company very much. But it's actually not a bad company. It does have some potential, at least in my opinion. So we'll see how this does in a few months, especially by the end of 2017. This should be a fairly interesting company. But yeah, so good news for this company, and we'll see how it does in the future.